illness. An often tragic thing that can affect so many aspects of our lives. Our mood, our well-being, and even our loved ones. My mother knew this in the years before the end. She grew so distant, so cold. Sadness took her in its arms in much the same way a river takes a rose. I recognize the differences here, reader. I'm sympathetic to your more literal illness you are battling and staving off. But I think we are uniquely fortunate, you and I. We have the ability to traverse other planes while sequestered elsewhere. In this way, we are seldom alone. It is in these times that a different kind of illness prowls the shadows. You all wake up. The night since your last shopping excursion fresh on your mind. You're woken sometimes pretty abruptly by the hammering and working of June. Other times by the aggressive, playful nature that River seems to have adopted with his new friend. And you're left...
Hey, DM.
That's me.
I may have given you some wrong information.
That checks out from you.
Yeah,
I don't think we went to the ship. We were at the hotel.
We were staying at the Golden
Tavern.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure
sure we were at
Me and Azravana were waiting for the rest of the party to get back.
Then you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Here's a why don't we go
That's
to
my
like
bad.
an alternate universe in which I just go fuck myself. So
I'm so sorry. That's 100% my bad. I totally forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot about that, but
Yeah,
I
because
did.
you were gonna
I'm
have
so
a
sorry.
talk with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
anyway,
totally forgot. I'm so sorry.
there goes my flowery introduction out the window.
I'm
You wake
sorry.
up, it's ass, it's whatever.
I'm sorry.
You wake up.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
If that doesn't go in the quote book, I don't know what else will.
You wake up. What the fuck do you do?
Okay, well, Ariana and Azravana are still waiting for everybody to get back, yeah?
Yeah, everyone was headed back towards.
Oh right, it hasn't even nighttime yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not yet.
Hasn't
It's getting
even-
closer in the evening, but
Thank
yeah,
you,
you got
Silas.
some.
I'm sorry.
Hey, everyone's been stressed out. It's all. It's.
Don't defend
It's been
me.
a hell of a
Some
week,
shit happening.
so
Anyway,
Yeah, okay. So if Ari and Azravana are just kind of sitting there, Ariana is like kind of nervous, and he's like put more space between himself and Azravana than is probably necessary. But he looks kind of twitchy, and he's thinking through. He very nervously So, as Ravana, was it?
yes.
How do I put this? And I just straight up take out the notebook I had and show her all the notes I took on
On the necromancy and whatnot.
on the necromancer and where and the name where your name came from. I have a few questions.
So she kind of, she's like, tilts her head to the side and is like confused for a second, and then looks at your notes, kind of glances through them, and then she kind of like smiles and says, "Okay, so The rest of the party found this out. That is an individual. That was a story I used to read as a child, that name. And I used that name as, I guess, an alias, if you will.
So you're not the okay, thank the gods. Alright, that's all I needed to know. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
I know you're on our side and everything, just I thought maybe if I knew a little bit more about it, I'd be more comfortable with it.
Well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I mean, I don't know too much. I mean, I know a little more thanks to this, but it was very looked down upon where I'm from, and we were just taught nothing good ever came out of it. So
That's what most people are taught, yes.
so I'm just I thought maybe if I knew how it started or origins or just even just knew anything about it, if
I
you
will
understand
say-
what you're afraid of, it becomes less scary type of thing. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I will say, the magic I use by itself is not evil. It will depend on the user.
That makes sense.
But it is super taboo in pretty much every place, and I'm hoping to change that opinion.
Well, if you all are successful, I think that might at least be a good start.
Mm-hmm. One can only hope, but we'll see.
You chat for a little while. It seems the waitress you have learned, Tabitha Raid, that has acquired a lot of platinum over this day,
Hell yeah.
No shit.
Oh man.
making the rounds and walks with a very, very hearty smile and a higher, God, words. She walks good.
She was.
She walks
She
like
walks
someone
good.
who just got paid.
Who just got paid 10 platinum.
Yeah. That's it.
Walking a little taller, a little.
Sweeter step.
Posture, God.
She walked good.
Yeah. She walked good.
She walked good.
I'm full of quotables tonight.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long for the rest of you to meet up with each other. All finding a seat by the hearth.
And Nathan and his new duds. Oh no, wait, they're
Oh wait,
being
we haven't gotten them
No.
yet. Yeah, they're being
Right.
made yet.
Cool.
Nice cozy.
Chilling.
Does anything else need to happen for the day?
I don't think
Should
so.
be. Yeah. Do we need a? Dea kind of like leans by Ari. You were going to go out tonight, right? Or
I mean, I can if you want me to. I need to wait
I
for
just,
the sun to set.
yeah, I was just wondering just what the plan was for here. We discovered that the meeting was on my book. Shit.
It's supposed to be within the next week. There wasn't a designation. Just
I thought we found
vague.
it doesn't. Oh, there's just the vague. Okay.
Do we even find out where it's supposed to be?
It. God. Where is Vince?
Ugh.
We need him. I just have a book there. It was supposed to be.
Osmond informs you that it is presumed it would take place in the Baron's estate in the center of town.
That.
Baron's estate.
Yeah. So we gonna have all that noble stuff going on. Fun times.
Well, hopefully, we just need to talk to the right person to get entry into there.
Right.
Osmond's credentials should hopefully help, and if not, we not only have information about Scythia and the dragon attack, but
Yeah.
we also know that Blight of Trees will be coming, and whether or not they believe us, that would be a good thing to warn people about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if nothing else, might be able to get us in. If all that information doesn't get us in.
Right.
Hopefully, everything will fall into place. In terms of the excursion underground, I would not be opposed to joining you guys, especially if it means I get to see some Ironbark again. I haven't seen it in a while, and I would fucking love to even be able to see it. If not, maybe get my hands on some.
I have in my note that the council meeting will be on the 14th.
And today is the 11th. I have
And
that.
today's the
So we
11th.
have 3 days. And cool. So my clothes will be done just in time. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
You
Yeah.
want to join, you can. I thought I was gonna head in alone, but
If you
welcome to
want,
join,
I don't
guess.
have to come along. I just figured if there was anything wrong with the plants, then I could try and figure out what or fix it.
I mean, I should be able to keep both of us pretty stealthy.
I have a spell to
pretty
help.
much. So do I.
Oh, right, yeah. I got you.
But we might need you to do it. I don't think I can keep me invisible and keep you more hidden
You got it.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe tomorrow Osmond and I can try and scope out and try and figure out how to get into the meeting. Maybe we can talk to Crafty Wobble Sprocket, the local leader, maybe. That would probably be
The leader of the Grey Souls. Oh, by the way, because we're all together, right? Like we're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the tavern now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like be like. I think Nathan and I saw one of the Grey Souls or Grey Skulls.
Yeah.
He took a bunch of money from the guy that we gave money to make our match as like a fee or whatever, and he was kind of a jerk about it.
Yeah, and the shop owner didn't want to talk too much about it, so I'm assuming that.
Well, I mean, the guy was standing right there.
Yeah, so like I'm assuming, given our run-in with size people, shady people tend to be shady.
Yeah.
So since he was acting shady, I'm assuming he's with the shady group of folks that's in town.
Well, he was also dressed in gray.
Well, yeah, that too.
Well,
And what's
that's
scary
sort
looking.
of the other reason I'm heading down there is to find the iron bark and see if I can't find anything about these gray skulls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just. Are you okay with just going you and Nathan?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I don't want too many people going. More people is more likely to get caught.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a way maybe that if something goes wrong, you can Just be careful.
I will.
I mean, if need be, if there are actual plants down there, I could probably get back up to you guys really quickly. And I should be able to bring Ari with me. So.
We can keep communication for at least an hour.
Yeah.
I have a spell for that.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
Alright,
That would
alright.
be good.
All right.
So do we
So
want to
you
go
guys are
tonight,
heading out.
or should we? Sorry.
Whenever you guys are heading out, let me know.
Do we want to go tonight, or should we wait until tomorrow night?
I mean,
It's
do you
gotta
know?
be during the night. It's
Yeah.
gotta be at night.
Yeah. Do you know when we're gonna be? Like, do you know where we need to go, or is that something else we need to scout out?
For some reason, all of last session is like. I don't think. I think we know where. I think we know where to go. We just need to get under the city.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like in terms of like.
Either that, I think you were gonna scout it out.
That's right. That's right. Right. I was gonna. That's right. Well, I mean, I was just gonna. I just remembered. I was gonna scout it out tonight. And
Okay.
then maybe depending on how fast we find it, but maybe best to just scout it out tonight and then go tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sounds good. Well then, fine by me. If just let me know. I'm gonna rest before because I'm not used to being up at night as much, so I'm gonna try and
I
rest.
can scout it out myself if you want.
Cool. That works
I
for
don't
me.
need that much. I don't need that much sleep.
Cool. And then if you find it quick, just let me know and we'll hop on that stuff.
All right.
We already paid for rooms, didn't we?
Yes.
I had a feeling we did. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, did in fact.
Paid for rooms.
So are we going with the usual configuration? Because then, Ari, that means that you'll probably be rooming with me. If you're cool with that.
I mean, that's fine by me.
Cool. I call the floor.
Okay.
I mean, unless you really want the floor. Just.
I mean,
Do we have what do the rooms look like? Because we paid per person.
You haven't been in them
We
yet.
paid. Yeah, we haven't
Well,
been
then
in them.
Arianlin is an elf, so he just needs to like meditate for 4 hours. He doesn't actually,
yeah.
because you're a full
I
elf, right?
mean, yeah, full. I'm a drow, so yeah, I don't need
Hell
to.
yeah.
I mean, you can if you want, but I don't even really need sleep. As long as I
Oh.
get a chance to meditate, I'll be fine.
Cool. All right, fine by me then. Good luck. Yeah. Let us know when
Woo!
you find stuff of importance.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll use that spell before he heads out.
What spell?
Mhm. I'm waiting for the sun to set.
The
I'm waiting until it's.
Oh yeah,
nighttime.
it's not set. So it's just Here, let's. When's the last time we had something other than ration? Or I guess River's been a good cook. Let's get some food.
Yeah,
food.
Food sounds good.
I'm always down for food.
It's very good.
You, of course, have to flag down a waitress for that.
Oh, yeah.
She should be paying a lot of attention to us. 'Cause she's very rich.
Oh, yeah.
I make eye contact with Miss Tabitha. Was it?
Got to get paid more.
She notices and she stops. She was talking to a customer, and she noticed you wave and just looks at you and kind of like does like the 1 minute finger to the customer she was just talking to and walks away towards you.
Oh god.
Nice.
And she walks up with her tray. Like, what can I get for you, sugar?
Oh, could you get we need some dinner. We've been traveling a lot. We've had a big day. What do you recommend for this size?
For what'd you say? Get the last part.
A group this size.
Group this
Food-wise.
size. Well, I'm always a big fan of our of our hogshead. Usually feeds up to 10 people, but you look like a group of, she looks to Vola, eaters.
Little does she know, and every time we've been in a cafe, Vola like eats like cheese and bread.
Bola has the equivalent of a quesadilla every time we go in.
That real New Mexican shit.
Missed that.
Hogshead on a bed of lettuce, tomatoes, and a special sauce.
Nathan.
I won't say no.
How much would that run us?
Normally, of course, I'd run you about 10 gold pieces. For you, I do 5.
Day gives her 5, and fuck, I'll give her an extra gold just because. You know what?
She
not
is
quite
always
husband,
delighted.
It's always good to have friends
Takes
with
the money.
ears, you know,
Yeah.
ears to the ground.
Takes the money and oh, we out in a moment.
Thank you. Oh, and anyone want a drink?
What specialties do you guys have here?
Do you have the menu by chance, like on you?
I do believe, yes,
might
Golden
be.
Gold Drinks. It's in the chat, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, it's in the
My
chat.
bad. I'm dumb.
I'm getting there.
Heck, I'm stupid.
Because,
Well,
you know.
Hey, can we open, please?
Our Valley's Bounty is the most popular drink around here in these parts.
I believe, isn't that what Vola had? Or
I had the regular mead.
I had the Valley's Bounty, I believe.
Yeah,
I will
I was
have another one
like-
of those, please.
Of course, there's always the Yarrow mead.
I think I'll have some more of the yarrow mead and a water, please.
And a water.
Make that too.
I'll have some milk.
You laugh.
Oh, those days.
But, that's exactly what Ariadne orders.
It's some
I
milk.
like him even more.
I actually
Ravana
might
did
try-
that shit.
I actually might
Oh,
try
that made me
the
drink,
fire
sorry.
rum.
Adventurous, aren't we? You all see how much gold that costs, right? You'll mark it down.
Yep.
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 doing
I'm
it now.
removing 12 total for the food and then my drink.
Wonderful. You are also not charged for water.
Sweet.
And you're only charged 30 silver pieces for the milk.
Okay. I will
And she
give her
looks at
one
you-
gold piece because that's all I have. No, I mean I don't have any silver. All I have is gold.
She looks at you at the same way someone looks at a puppy.
That checks out.
Bless your heart. And she takes your orders to the back and gets them very quickly. So, actually,
Little did she know he wanted change.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Your drink does not come out right away. Of course, the Valley's Bounty comes out and it is refreshing as you remember. The,
Oh yeah,
So-
Azravana got one of those.
a Valley's Bounty?
Yeah.
The equivalent of drinking from a glacial stream. It reinvigorates you from every part from your head to your toes. Everyone got a Valley's Bounty, right? Except, of course, the milk. And Nathan.
I got the mead.
Okay, cool. Oh, you got the Yarrow mead? It tastes... So, yours comes out second. A little bit of a thicker drink, like almost akin to that of a slushie, and you're very hesitant. Like it's straight syrup, and it goes down rather slowly, and at first it's very uncomfortable, but then the aftertaste sets in. Not unlike orange
Had
juice.
golden syrup before.
Not unlike orange juice, with a little bit of a kick.
And some acidity.
I didn't hear you.
Some acidity.
Yes. The alcohol is very prevalent. They don't try to mask it very well, but it's certainly fun to drink. Kind of like the same twisted logic as drinking Jello shots.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm all about Jello shots.
Nathan.
Jello shots are.
Oh
yes.
no.
Yeah. Day on Jello
Please tell me
shots.
his
That
drink
will
is
be
on
the
fire.
day.
Oh god.
Tabitha brings out this tall, slender glass. It's about 8 inches tall.
Ooh.
You
Damn.
can visibly see the layers of rum as it goes upward. And this looks really good. She sets it down, and you go to start drinking it, and she stops you, and she snaps her fingers right at the top of the glass, and it ignites.
Yes!
Oh.
Daya gives a little.
Hey, for that!
Nathan just gets a big grin. He's like, oh, if Losi could see me now.
You take a minute to like cool it off, and just you taking the courage to drink it.
Yeah.
And you find as you drink more of this that each layer is a different rum. Each layer is a stronger, sweeter rum.
Oh, fuck. Nathan's gonna get fucked by
This
this
is a
fucking
dangerous
drink.
ass drink, and I want it.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I am fine with that.
See, this is where that deep conversation between Cyrus and Nathan would have happened.
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Oh. Damn.
Well,
It starts bitter. Rubbing alcohol. You wince, you hold it back. But your morbid curiosity keeps going. The more you drink, the more it doesn't really taste like alcohol. The more it tastes the same way like a margarita.
Mhm.
Like something really tropical, like a beachside sort of thing, and it keeps getting sweeter and sweeter as you drink.
Happy place.
oh no.
The hog's head is enormous. She said a hog's head. What you weren't expecting was a full damn hog.
Oh god.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
And it's on a bed of lettuce as well.
On a bed of lettuce, you see a bunch of like
Bullet
cherry
eats just
tomatoes
the
everywhere,
lettuce.
marinated in like this rich brown creamy sauce with an apple in its mouth. This thing has been roasted and broiled to perfection.
Ooh.
The smell alone is enough to make your mouths water for those of you who, of course, are not vegetarian.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
Well, it's like, Okay, lettuce, apple, the tomatoes.
And it
Is there
a-
any bread stuffing?
Well, I guess you'll have you you cut into it, and unfortunately, it is only the most tender meat you ever encountered.
Hell yeah.
Nathan's lit and.
Yeah, Nathan he's like, oh, best night ever.
Oh, okay. I was expecting. Okay.
That's a
Oh.
whole hog.
Osmond takes like a knife and a fork and very like neatly just like little pieces from
Yeah.
the hog just on his
Yeah.
plate very elegantly.
Of course.
And I, of course, try to mimic it very not as. Not at all as elegantly.
It is a wonderful night, actually. You don't spend a lot of time in civilization, let alone good taverns that aren't about to be, ignited.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the joy and the frivolity of it all really gets to you. Eventually, even the crowds start to get louder. You hear the glasses like clinking and loud yelling as the night goes on. It doesn't seem the bards are very prominent as of yet, working their way up to like the headliner. But you're about a few drinks in. The hog is eaten.
Mhm.
The lettuce.
The lettuce
gone.
devoured. What do you guys do?
Okay, Vola is low key like just gonna like kind of like walk around because she had that drink and she doesn't normally drink. She normally just sticks with water, but like she's experimenting with
Yeah.
like a little bit of alcohol. So she's like gonna walk around and like have like a little sketchbook out, like with like just like a small stack of paper, and walk up to some people and just like ask if they can draw, if she can draw their portrait really quick, and then like draw their portrait and then just like give it to them, and if they don't want it, then she's gonna keep it.
Make a persuasion check.
Nice. Even
Ah.
when she's drunk, she is very wholesome.
Oh, so wholesome.
Wholesome bit.
I keep forgetting I have a -1 in charisma.
Oh,
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 oh no.
your intentions are so pure, though.
I rolled a 6.
oh.
Oh.
Okay, so like I can
Hold
see
on,
it though, like having like a fully like intense fighter come up and be like, "Can I draw your picture?" You're like, this person is lying to me.
I just rolled the dice too. You approach this brawny man, sweaty, and he smells like a factory. And he looks at you, confused. Yeah! And everyone at the table stands up and cheers with him. You go around the bar getting a bunch of various, like, brawny, muscly dudes of various races and skin tones posing for you because they're all fucking trashed.
Yes.
We
Love.
have found the bro Discord call in this campaign.
Oh god.
Yes, this is all I wanted.
Vola's having a good day. Oh, it's making Day is very happy to see Vola just having a ball right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be drinking my drink and cuddling up and just enjoying the atmosphere. Yeah, it's been a while since we've gotten to just down.
Relax and enjoy things.
Mm-hmm.
What about the rest of you?
So, with the like musical groups, is
Yeah.
there like a set list, or like is it just people going up and playing whenever there's a
Oh
moment?
no. Oh no.
Oh,
It's hard
Nathan's
to
a drinking.
tell.
No.
It's hard to tell. You see, there's no like, the only sign you see is like a one night only engagement of Mirad the Magnificent.
Ooh.
Ooh, when's that?
Tomorrow night.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, we're
But
staying
none
here
of
for.
them-
Well, we're staying.
None of them look like Miriam. She is a beautiful live she's an elfin beauty with golden hair.
Okay.
No one looks like that.
Okay.
Sure, there are elves of various traits, but none of them look exactly like Miriam.
Okay. Cleo.
What is the general vibe then of just like the music and
Pretty lighthearted.
okay.
The music isn't really meant to be heavily paid attention to. It's just like some nice background tunes,
Okay.
and the crowd seems to be eating it up. They struck like a very nice balance between like super rowdy and dead mellow.
Okay.
He's
Maybe
thinking
we
about
can
something. What else do you guys want to do?
Yeah, Azravana is like convinced something potentially is gonna go wrong because they're having a good time.
I mean, you see a bunch of people of different
No.
faiths go into the bar, which is nice for a change.
Yeah,
in particular,
she's still,
you
like-
see a few people with like the a mark like stitched into like their clothing, where it's like a white willow tree.
Church of the White Willows.
Mhm.
Yeah. Azravana is still just kind of suspicious of having a good time. She's
like,
preparing for worst
Actually-
case scenario.
Actually, okay, so seeing that like everyone's kind of chill and like it's not too crazy. Oh fuck! What did I just do with it? Where is it? Give me one. Continue to go to other people. I will continue this thought later.
Did I finish my fire rum?
Oh no.
By now, probably.
I'm ordering another.
Oh shit. Nathan,
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. Oh, okay.
Constitution save.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Dad's not here to tell him no.
It's true.
He is. He's just
16.
quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's there and he's watching you, like from behind, like his glass of Scythian frost wine. He just
Just.
Judging. That judgment.
Oh, never mind.
Either that, or I'm just gonna. If you get fucked up, it's on you.
he
That was a
mutters
16.
a 16. He mutters
Yep.
to you, "Dare, the boy must learn."
He's
I laugh.
not wrong.
And I'm gonna whisper back, "Are you gonna, if he goes under, are you gonna greater restoration him or let him learn?"
The boy must learn.
Let's see what he does.
I smile,
I'll
and
stop
I
him
order
doing-
another drink.
He said, I'll stop him from doing anything too stupid.
Oh no.
No, so seeing like everything's kind of chill, Ari like looks at the drink menu again, and then kind of frowns and like pushes it away and just sips his chocolate milk. Everything is very expensive.
Oh,
It gets,
for him.
the second one was even easier to down than the last.
Hell yeah.
Very
Do I-
enjoyable.
Do I notice Ari kind of like eye the menu and
Oh yeah.
He picks it up. He picks it up, looks at it,
Mhm.
and then like,
do you want anything?
I mean, I'd like a glass of wine, but I can't afford it. It's all right.
No, here, let me. This is you're
No,
part
I
of the
can't-
group now. No, you're part of the group now. This is we. Believe it or not, we haven't had a nice night like this in a very, very long time. So please,
Second
I
to
mean,
Let me-
I appreciate, but I don't.
Tabitha,
No. Well, now Ari's just embarrassed. Like shit.
yeah, Mama's
He's
had
like, well,
some drink. I order him some wine.
Yeah.
She brings it to
Sicilian
you,
glass wine.
expeditiously. Osmond seconds Day's exuberance. It's like, and once you get your frost wine, the chilled glass still kind of smoky at the top. He raises his glass of wine. It's like, to Arianlin, newest edition.
Yeah.
Clink.
Thank you.
Clinkies.
Vola is off
Nathan downs
somewhere
his rum.
drawing pictures of drawing portraits of rough men, so she's not clinking with.
Merry Quarantines.
Merry
Merry
Merry Quarantines.
Oh, that's tea.
So, Ari. So, Ari, other than studying about the prophecy and all that stuff, what all do you do for fun?
Well, I exactly that. I read, I study, I work in this pretty big library, and my uncle maybe have pulled a couple strings to get me the job, but I've always wanted to work there, so it's kind of a dream come true, honestly.
Sounds like you and Osmond would get along real well then.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a follower of Ogma,
Okma.
knowledge. Yeah, and he's actually written a couple books.
Have I
have
read any of
Read them.
Osmond's books?
Oh, here!
Ooh.
I have
It's really
Peace
not
and
that big
Penance.
of a deal.
I shove it over towards her.
Have I read any of Osmond's books?
Make a
Oh, is that
history
not the kind
check.
of thing-
Question
Fuck
is,
yeah!
Have
would
they
they have
made
made
to
it
the
underground?
I was gonna say, or is that maybe not a thing that has made it to the Underdark? So, I was
No.
gonna leave that up to you.
I don't know. Osmond's like
But if you're
50.
letting
Didn't
me
he
roll,
write
I'm
these
gonna
when he was
roll.
30? So
I keep
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that Osmond's
Nope.
like
Nope.
What's your-
That's a seven.
Azravana is too.
Not it ain't familiar.
Familiar.
I push over Peace and Penance. You can borrow it if you want.
All right.
It's really not that good of a read, honestly. And he
And I
kind of
give
like
him a
gives you a
nudge.
sideways glance.
Azravana is like,
Sorry.
they're pretty good books.
Yeah. Cut yourself some slack, Oz.
I'd like to find out for myself if it's a good read or not. If that's all right.
dang.
Let's
Oh,
dance.
we met.
He takes you away.
We make
Okay. I was just about to say. Oh, yeah. Right before I was like, oh, we met one of his fans. Actually, she
No,
was.
he
an-
interrupted
okay,
you on
good.
purpose.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's. Yeah.
So, is the music there like dancing music?
Yeah, it's kind of dancey.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I.
Medium pace. Kind of what you're hearing now.
Okay, just enough for like a nice jig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Ari might be in the mood to dance after finishing his wine, but not sure with who. Maybe just in general.
Yeah. We all know what happens when Azravana tries to dance, so.
Ari doesn't.
Who said he was gonna ask her?
Just
True.
saying.
Osmond takes you out on the dance floor, by the way. And he keeps you close, and it's very like ballroom dancey.
Yeah,
Aw.
very reminiscent to our first dance.
Yes. He
Aw.
seems fond of the motion.
Yeah, that's fitting.
What of the rest of you?
Nathan's baiting something in his head, but
Roll the die. Roll the die. He's drunk.
He's not
Or
technically
he's not
drunk.
drunk.
He's buzzed as
He's
hell,
tipsy. He's
buzzed.
buzzed.
He very buzzed.
though. Make a decision
Because-
before I move on.
Can I know the progress of my portraitures? How many people have wanted to keep their portraits, and how many do I have now in my
You
position?
have turned into a caricature artist on the boardwalk.
Yes!
Because of your tiny amount of drinking and your low resistance, you're on person 3. And you
Yay.
found a fun little style in this tavern in which you give some people big noses or like large chins,
Jeez.
and they seem to eat it up. You have actually made about 15 gold pieces from this.
No way! People
Whoa.
are paying me? That's
People tip you.
exciting, because I wasn't asking for money.
People
Hey,
tip
you picked the right crowd.
Although it's a little painful considering, again, most of them are drunk, and it's less them handing you money and more them tossing it at you.
Ah,
so
that's okay.
You have a high constitution, right?
Yeah, so I've made, what, 12 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nathan?
so Nathan looks in his pack, and like having mentioned Losi earlier, he looks in and sees the violin in his pack, and he's like,
Oh, no.
"You guys want to watch my stuff real quick?"
Oh shit.
All right.
And so he takes the violin out and like sets the pack on the table and goes up to join with the band.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Azravana like
Yes.
sinks under the table like, oh no.
I fully support this. Yes.
Yes.
Do it, Nathan. Do it.
Oh,
As
no,
is
Nathan
under the
has
table,
lower
Ari's on
inhibition.
watching.
And here I thought he was going to
He's
ask someone to
sitting his wine
dance.
watching.
That's what I thought. I thought he was getting the courage to ask Az.
Well, he's
Like,
still
finally.
sipping his wine. Once he's done with his wine, probably like he looks around for like, okay, she's under the table. She's probably fine. So he's gonna actually go up to his room and put the book put the book up, and then come back down and just see if there's anybody who would care to dance.
Any, like, stranger or anybody?
Any stranger
Okay.
either people I know, people I don't. Doesn't
Make a
matter.
perception check.
He doesn't drink very often, so this is probably enough. Perception. Natural 20!
Hell
Damn. Yes.
You have that second sense, so you can see anyone who dance within a.
Guys, today is a historic moment. I rolled a natural 20 on perception.
Hell yeah.
That is a historic moment. That's literally like. Sorry, I don't think that's
think that has
happened in
ever
like
happened.
6 years.
Mm-mm.
In the 6 years we've been playing D&D.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, I was about to say the only time that ever happened was like in the 3rd session of the first campaign I ran for y'all.
Oh yeah.
You
That was the
find
longest.
a hooded person with like tiefling horns.
Okay.
They're like cutting into like
Okay.
the top, like these black tiefling horns.
Uh-huh.
And he seems to like with his hands behind his back and just like watching everything. And something just kind of draws to him.
Okay. But it is a guy?
It's a guy.
Okay. So I'm just gonna kinda hooded figure. Okay. So I'm just gonna kinda go up like near him, not like right next to him, like, hey, what's up? But just like kinda get near him and see if I can just look like I'm people watching as well.
Yep.
Maybe mimic his posture.
He seems to, you can catch like his side eye as he like acknowledges you. Questioningly, without saying any words.
I'm sorry if not sure how to say this. I'll just say it. Care to dance? God damn it! Now the phrase comes to my head.
And he turns away from you for a second. Then he removes his hood, and you see just rather handsome-looking tiefling. You see, with your high perception roll, you see traces of illusion magic. Can't tell really in what capacity, 'cause it's not your strong suit, but something happened when he did this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he shrugs, and he offers his hand to you.
I'll take it. And we'll go out and dance, I guess.
Yeah. Nathan,
Yeah.
so what do you do?
Oh
Well, I'm guessing there's already a band playing
Yeah.
at the moment. Nathan's gonna see if he can go up and join with them.
You drunkenly climb up, like, the pit. You're like, "Rah, yeah," and crawl your way up there. What
Yeah.
are you hoping to do again?
Well, he's got his violin. He's hoping to play with them.
Performance check.
Yeah. He's gonna
Oh,
try and
God.
make it a little bit more rowdy. Oh no, wait, there's no modifier. So that's just a fucking 13.
Hot
Not
cross buns.
Why did I know this would happen?
Hot
Jay sees
cross
him.
buns.
She's just gonna whisper to the husband, "What's he doing? What is he doing? Husband, what is he doing?"
Oh, sweet Ogma. He starts trying to.
is still under the table.
Yeah, he tries to angle you a little bit more so he can get a better look at what's going on and get closer. All of the musicians of varying graces give you a weird look and like try to make some distance, but you're very persistent.
Yeah.
So while they're trying to play like a very nice jig, you keep going hot cross buns, thinking it is like the biggest hit ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't go well with the musicians,
Oh no. Fuck.
Yeah.
and they stop. Hey, buddy, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I haven't played in a while. I just wanted to see if I
Get
could.
off the stage!
Right, latest, bye. And I fucking book it out of there.
Oh, thank God. Jay, sigh of relief when I see he's not gonna get beat up in the back alley.
Ariadne,
Yeah.
your dance is super smooth. Everyone's
Nice.
dancing kind of loosey-goosey, like no real rules apply, but this guy is very trained.
Okay.
Form and poise.
Well, shit.
Dips you a
Two
couple
husbands
times.
up here.
Good, because he's gonna have to carry Ari a little bit.
Got a name.
Right. Oh, sorry. This is why I don't drink that often. Name's Ari.
Oh, Ari. Been in town long?
No, not very long. Don't suppose I could learn your name as well?
Sorry. It's not free information.
Not free information. What does that mean?
I don't give my name away to anybody.
Suppose that's fair. Maybe I should start doing that.
He looks over to Nathan, who's just now trying to scramble off the stage. And to the rest of your companions, and he says, "Are you with them?"
Turn around then. Sorta. I mean, I'm traveling with them.
Wow. Surely you know their history.
Oh no, I'm very aware of their history. But it's complicated.
Do you know what they're doing here?
We had some sort of mission. We're here to. This drunken stupid, he can't remember.
That might be our
We're here,
blessing.
we're here.
Right.
Our
Oh,
ship.
no.
Something about our ship.
You
ran
sailed
out of
here.
Something. Yeah.
Interesting.
What do you do around here? I noticed there's some illusion going on.
I do a lot of talking. That involves a few masks, unfortunately.
Why, I don't do much talking. Normally. Sorry.
When you're in my profession, he dips you. You learn to do a few extra things. And then pulls you back up. It's getting late. I'm sorry I have to cut this short, but it was nice to meet you.
Oh. Very nice to meet you as well. Wish I could have at least gotten a name.
Maybe some other
Something
time.
I can call you.
How about... sorry, hold on. Neff.
Good enough.
And he puts his hood back on, he gives you a nod. Then he leaves.
He was good in that.
Azravana,
Yes.
what's good?
She's kind of hanging out at the table, still kind of like not as loosey-goosey as everybody else.
Loosey-goosey in that she'll smile on occasion.
On occasion.
Wow.
Damn, she's hammered!
Was that a smirk? Oh shit!
Somebody cut her off!
She smiles.
Anything else need to
Sometimes.
happen tonight?
Other than Nathan.
Oh yeah, I need to go
drinking
scout a
and
thing.
Passing out.
Before you scout,
Maybe so
like
much-
any more tavern things.
No. I was just gonna go sit back down. That was fun.
Brave.
Day is pretty loose. Day is like, you know. All right. Okay. Be safe, Nathan. Look after Nathan.
She just kind of gives like a panic look.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my room after this. I realize that I am not good at public stuff, so
Oh, good. We are too. All right. And she
Yeah.
drags Osmond upstairs.
He seems the tiniest bit tipsy. And so like you tug him
Wow.
upstairs and he's just like, oh, okay. The night rages on. Many of you go to sleep because, you know, that's a normal thing to do. Now, sorry.
That music changed though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right,
Yes.
where are you going?
Okay, before that happens, I wanted to
I-
cast that spell.
Oh, that's right. I did.
You wanna
I'm
cast
gonna
spell
go
first?
find Azravana.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
before
you
he goes, so
cast-
she can.
Rose telepathic bond.
Yes.
Okay, you cast it.
Okay. So I am looking for a way to get underground, basically, a way to get under the city. Going through all the back alleys, staying. Oh, but first, what I'm gonna do is once I like get outside, I'm gonna like find an alley somewhere that's super dark, and then I'm gonna use my cloak of shadow.
Okay.
So I am now invisible.
Tonight, you skulk the streets of Morum. You're unsure a little bit where to start, so why don't you make a perception check?
Oh, okay. Perception. Oh, whoa, fuck, I am good at this. 24.
Where do you think you should start?
I feel like is there any sort of like, I forget, there's not like a palace or some sort of like large capitol building, is there?
The Baron's estate would be the closest thing
Yes.
you're looking for.
Yes, so probably around the outside of there. I feel like, especially if the Baron's doing something shady, it would be the Baron would keep the secret entrance close by. So I'm gonna start around there.
Morum is normally a very busy city. Traders walk the streets by day. By night, a few more unsavory types do the same. There isn't a lot of foot traffic. But if you were to look closely, you see some more despicable activities. Make a stealth check as well.
A stealth check. Even though I'm invisible?
Oh, you're invisible? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
You're good. I forgot you just said that turned you invisible. Your instincts tell you to go further into town. Not towards the center, but further.
Okay.
You pass the square. You're swift on your drow feet. Various buildings and buildings, they get nicer. They get deeper into the valley. More nestled in between the mountains. Until you see one that is straight up built off the side of a cliff. Its interest comes to like a normal sunken level, but it goes up pretty high. Several 100 feet. It is made out of fine wood. The craftsmanship could not be nicer. Smooth as marble. Various intrinsic designs, gargoyles, angels, parapets of wood instead of stone. Completely gated off by iron bars, as well as a few guards stations at the one large exit you see.
Well, shit. This is probably a good place to start. I'm gonna go poke around there.
How are you getting in?
So, there's only the one exit, right? And you said the entrance is iron bars?
Mm-hmm. They're pointed
All
on the top.
way pointed on the top?
Like spades upwards.
Okay.
They're about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Could I go... The bars are just on the gate, right? There's nothing like around the side where the guards are not.
What do you mean the bars?
You said the.
There's like a
bars
large gate with like spikes on top, and then a fence, also made of iron with spikes on top.
Okay. Okay. Is there? Because if guards are not around, like part of the fence, I could maybe just try and climb it.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Dirty 20.
The bars themselves are not terribly far from other dwellings. You step on the bar, and then lift yourself up onto a dwelling, and you run up it in much that fashion, and leap over the bars, laying on the grass. The mansion stands in front of you. The large garden with a beautiful fountain.
Alright, is there any sort of, like, traps around? Anything that could that if I, that could trip an alarm?
Make a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. 16.
16.
Better than I thought it was. Yeah.
You hear, you look around for traps. You don't see any. Rain starts to fall.
Great.
A light rain.
Okay.
You don't see any immediately.
Okay. Then I will proceed in kind of making my way around, like, the side of the mansion, like, looking for any sort of, like, hatch or, like, a cellar door type of thing. Anything that looks like it would go underground.
Well, there's obviously the various entrances into the mansion. Well, I'm getting there. There's obviously the various entrances into the mansion. You look around, and you do find a cellar in the back.
Okay.
Aside from that, you don't see anything apparent.
Okay. I'll start there, then.
It has a lock.
Is it, like, locked? I don't have thieves' tools. Fuck.
You could always, of course, steal a key.
Do I see any guards around?
Not around you.
Okay. And I see if I can find some that have like a ring of keys on them.
You search around and you get to the front immediate entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see a couple guards shooting the breeze, and one of them does have a ring of keys.
I'm gonna take it.
Make a sleight of hand check. With advantage because you're invisible.
Woo! Thank God for advantage. Oh, that was a lot better actually. Sleight of hand, you said?
Yes.
23.
23?
Yeah.
You snatch it from the ring. You make your way back around, presumably.
Yeah.
You make your way back around. And the door, the lock opens with a satisfying. You open the door and it's loud, creaky. You're not immediately sure if anybody heard it, especially amidst the rain.
Okay, then I'm gonna slip inside very fast. Just
Okay.
like,
Do you close it behind you? Do you keep it open?
yeah, I'll close it behind me. I'm gonna keep the keys with me, and close it behind me.
You're greeted by this long flight of stairs downward. You can see the end, and it looks like a wine cellar. You investigate a little bit more, and you see the bottles of very fine vintages. From Scythia, primarily. They were a large exporter of wine. And wine upon wine upon wine, and you don't find anything peculiar.
No.
The entrance must be somewhere else.
Okay. Shit. Okay, well, I guess if it's not here, I guess I'll at least attempt to make my way out and get out of the estate. 'Cause if it's not here, it's somewhere else. Hold on. You said it's like built into the side of a cliff, right?
Yeah. You could always check inside.
That might be what I have to do. Fuck it! Worth a shot! Let's do it! I'll go back out. I'll leave the keys by the... Well, I'll hang on to the keys. Never know if those will come in handy. But then I want to... Is there like a window that's like nearby?
No.
Or...
You have to go back up the way you came.
Okay. Well, outside of like... Once I get outside of the cellar, like...
Oh, you start your way up, and you hear a couple of guards open the creaky cellar.
Oh, shit.
What was that? You heard that, right? Go down, I'll cover you. And he takes out a bow and arrow and knocks.
I'm going to move back and then kind of stay. You said it's a long flight of stairs, and I since it like opens up, I'm gonna stay like against one of the walls.
Mm-hmm. And you are invisible, right?
I am still invisible.
Okay. How long does that last?
Till I attack, cast a spell, or am in bright light.
Okay. Okay. Come out! You see one dude who draws his sword. His footsteps heavy with water, damp. He knocks on the side of like the wine racks. If you come out now, I won't have to skewer you right away. He stops right in front of you. He looks at you, sizing you up, and then reaches out and grabs a bottle off the wall. Have we always had this year? This is good. Stay on task, idiot. Puts the wine back. Sliding it back into the wooden shelf. You see an opening.
I see an opening.
To run. To sneak past
I
him.
do it. Run. I do it. I sneak past him. I go. Actually, yeah, I'm caring more about stealth than speed. Just need to get out.
Okay. Okay. Are you trying to obscure the noises you make?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to make you roll stealth with advantage.
Okay.
This is just to hide the noises you make, not yourself.
Okay. Okay. So that was the better one. So that is a stealth, you said?
Yes.
22.
22?
22.
Fucking damn.
You manage to mask your damp boots. Get up the stairs and duck past the man with the bow. The same person you stole the keys from.
Cool. Once I'm out of the wine cellar, I will very gently put keys on the ground. And then, again, very slowly walk out to, I guess, the front, since that's unguarded now.
There's now an opening into the main mansion.
Let's go!
You sneak through the doors as quietly as you possibly can. Sorry. Very important, you understand. The interior is beautifully decorated. The fine wood that you saw outside is even more apparent here, is polished, smooth as silk. Various knickknacks and vintages of bygone eras sit on shelves. A chandelier of fine crystal hangs above the entranceway. And a large circular rug in the middle. There are many doors and many passages in this place. It is a large mansion.
Is it still dark in here, or?
It's not. There's magical lights, candles stay lit.
Okay. But how bright? Like, is it still, like...
It's fairly,
lit?
like, dim light.
Okay, then I'm fine.
You, the room that you're currently in, past the little foyer, is another entrance to this large gathering room. Kind of, not at all dissimilar from that of, like, a throne room, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
A big gathering space to dole out orders.
Okay.
Different hallways on your left and right. Closed by wooden doors.
This is gonna take forever.
And you hear footsteps.
Oh, shit. I go into the first door on the right.
You picked correctly. You not hear, the footsteps were not coming from the right door.
Oh, good.
Instead, now they are muffled. Where are those bloody guards? You hear them calling out for him. A maid, perhaps. Hard to say. The hallways boast very large, beautiful windows that allow you to see out into the darkened rain night. It's very peaceful from in here. You're almost tempted to take a knick-knack or two. They look valuable.
but I won't. I'm on a mission, and I'm going to fulfill that mission and find a fucking way underground.
So you keep moving.
I keep moving.
Roll perception.
Oh, please, please. Okay, that's not great, but not as bad as I thought it was. That's all of a 9. I thought it was a 1, but it was a 2.
Hallways on hallways. Hard to tell anything solid.
Ugh.
You're about to give up when
Okay.
you hear a sound. The large moving of stone is what it sounds like. Gears turning. A mechanism
going
that's been
towards it.
activated.
Going towards it. I need to find it before it stops.
You run. You run silently and as quickly as you can. You're taking a few different lefts and rights, but the sound is getting louder. It stops, unfortunately. Actually, I need to make an athletics check to see if you make it in time.
Okay. I get. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. 13.
You make it into a large back room a few flights down. It is then you see him. This human man.
Okay.
With brown hair, a scar down the right side of his face, and these expensive looking red robes. Like night robes. You don't see what mechanism that was activated, but you do infer that this must be Baron McKeith himself.
Oh shit. Okay.
He looks tired. A sort of imprint that is more than just a temporary state. The kind that you can see in his eyes. Worn down. Holds himself with the best posture that he can muster, and takes a heavy sigh when the sound stops. Stares off, thinking momentarily.
Can I at least
Holding
take in
his-
like the rest of this room?
It's an empty room. You see some mirrors, some tables, some usual furnishings, but a large space made in the middle of nothingness.
Okay. And you said I didn't see what was making the sound?
You didn't see it. You did not get there in time.
Okay. But I know it's in this room. It's gotta be something if the Baron himself is walking out of. So that's good enough for me. So I'll watch the Baron for a second longer, see where he goes.
He holds his hand to his mouth, thinking, contemplating something. Looks down and back behind him. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve this. And walks off the opposite hallway from you.
Okay. I'm gonna make mental notes of this room, and I am going to pay attention to how I get back to the main entryway.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna head back to the tavern. Sneaking past the guards, climbing over the fence, whatever I gotta do.
You make your escape. You know your way back this time. You've made the mental notes required, and no one seems to know you were here.
And get out. That was the mission. And then I meditate for 4 hours.
That was our segue music.
So how's Nathan feeling?
I approve. The morning after.
You're feeling pretty fine, Nathan.
Okay.
Just because you're high constitution rolls.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you wake up. Unfortunately.
Damn.
How dare we?
Hasn't managed to kill us yet.
You, you take your time to go through your normal little routines. Getting dressed and whatnot before meeting downstairs. Nathan, you do awake to find Ariane Lynn back meditating.
Hey.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Doing all
Okay,
right.
cool. So
How-
you didn't
how
get
are you?
attacked, I'm guessing. I'm fine. Probably should not have done some of the shit that I did, but learning experience, I guess. Plus, it seems I need more practice. Nothing new. I'm assuming that we're gonna figure out, like, as a group, what all you figured out. Yeah.
Everyone should probably hear this.
Right. Well, I'm glad you came back alive at least. Seemed like
Thank
a
you.
decent dude to have you around.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna say in Elven, and if it's easier to like talk like away from the group, I speak Elven because I think I heard you mention it before. So yeah.
And he will respond back in Elvish. Yeah, thank you. I really should probably work on my common, so I want to at least try and explain everything I saw. But if I can't think of the words, I might just switch to this, or I mean, Undercommon's really my first language, so Osbin, I think I might just kind of direct something to him, and he can translate, obviously, probably better than I can. But I really should work on common.
Well, if I can help at all, let me know. I'm not too knowledgeable about a whole lot of things, but if I can help bridge the gap with that, I'm happy to do so.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Plus, any reason I can use my lack of being able to shut up, apparently, to my advantage, or anyone else's, I'll do it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna need to fix that before I go to court. Cool!
Let's
Yay! Awesome.
Just head downstairs.
Yeah.
You go downstairs, and the bar is pretty dead. There's no sign of your waitress friend at the moment. She seems to have knocked off and works nights mostly, it seems. You all gathered around a table.
Mm-hmm.
And
Morning.
Morning.
I'm glad you're okay.
Couple of close calls there, but got out.
Good.
Don't think anyone knew I was there.
Where did you go?
Well, and I start. I will noodles everything that I saw, the mansion built into the cliff, and the room I found with the Baron walking out of it, and what he said.
Well, you're good at sneaking, right? So have you mentioned that you can turn invisible or something? Would that be
Yes,
something?
I did mention that last
Okay.
night.
Okay. Well, if we can get into this meeting, I believe it is at the Baron's estate, so maybe you could sneak in with us?
That's
Well,
I mean,
probably
we
not
won't
a
be
bad
sneaking
idea.
in, but he could join us unseen.
It is
That
at
might be a
night,
good way.
right?
Oh.
Because I can't do that
During the day.
yeah.
Mm,
And if
I don't know if we got that information. We just know what day it is. Ah! Well, we can get information about that, I guess.
Yeah. And if it is at night, it might be better if you go the way you came in again. Just because I think if we try and, I'm assuming that wherever we have to go in through is going to be lit up. So
That's
I don't
fair.
know if
Probably.
that'll be conducive.
I may have to wait until the meeting starts.
Yeah. Cool.
So I know Nathan, Oz, and I are going to try and get into the party as Vola. What did you, if we can get you in? I guess it's more of a meeting. What did
Like,
what are
like
your
how?
thoughts?
Like what?
What are did you, if we can get access, you want to come with us, or
Something I neglected to inform you. The area itself was just heavily saturated with the arcane. There was something magical about the area you visited.
So much magic! Okay, well, I will tell them that as well.
okay.
I'm like, do you want me to come? I'm not very stealthy, and I'm not very good at talking to people when they're sober.
That's fair. I was just wondering. So while we do that, maybe I don't know what you and Az want to
That's a good
do.
question.
And I'm just gonna like turn to Azervana and I can be like, I don't know.
Me neither. I'm not good at stealth or conversing. Well, actually, I forgot I had something that can actually help with the whole talking thing for a bit. Find it though. It's somewhere in my notes.
Snooze.
There it is.
Where it is?
I found it. I have this potion that I got ages ago.
She did.
I know what you're talking about. Wow, that was like Plowinus, wasn't it?
That was Saberhagen.
Yeah.
That was, oh wow.
Yeah. I forgot about it, and I've been holding on to it for something of like this.
Well, damn.
What is it?
It is a potion of enormous elegance.
Ooh.
Oh.
You get
Hell yeah.
bonuses
Nice.
to persuasion, but you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, is that the one where if you fail it, you say something like obscene?
I believe so, yep.
Oh, yeah! Oh, shit.
That could go so well and so bad.
Is it just like as
Right.
soon as you drink it, or just constantly spewing out just nonsense?
You don't know. You're not an alchemist.
That is.
Oh no.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Okay, so I read it. It makes sense. But I'm also scared.
Are you noodlesing it to the group?
Yes, she's gonna noodles the potion that she has and say that might be able to help, but it also might make things go very wrong.
Erroneous elegance. That's what it was called.
Erroneous?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I read it wrong.
Okay, so if we don't want to go the risky route, I can also cast a spell that will, depending on how many people we want to be more persuasive, can, help with that. But it depends on.
I just don't want Ari to have to go into that wherever it is alone.
Right, exactly. Like it might help if Ari goes in and at least has some insurance in case he gets caught.
Do you want me to go in a place where they can see me, or do you want me to be stealthy? Because I that.
I'm not stealthy either.
Because if we try and bring Vola into the meeting, how? Because Osbin already seems like he's noble. We could pass him off as a guard if need be. If not everybody knows who he is.
He has been an ambassador in the past. So
True.
DM Vola is like really deliberating, telling them that she might have some strings to pull, but she's not sure if they're real.
What's up?
Vola is deliberating whether or not she should tell them that she might have some strings she can pull, but she doesn't know if they're real strings or
So
They're real strings.
they're real.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could pull.
So
you can
Vola's
pull
just
that
gonna be
card.
like, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you
I'm trying to
tell
figure out-
Nathan, by the way?
Huh?
I feel like we had that conversation. Did you tell Nathan about your family at all?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
You just know that Vola has kind of casually, in almost a joking tone, said she's royalty before, but
Okay.
I'm assuming you didn't take Vola seriously when she said that.
I mean, I think given his new information, he's starting to piece things to. Well, no, because the book didn't really say anything.
Well,
about,
I mean, Huck
noble
also
status with them,
continually
right?
called her your Highness.
But
right.
wasn't that one-on-one?
Yeah, he only did that
Yeah,
to
that
me.
was
Oh,
one-on-one.
was it?
Yeah, that was only
I think
one-on-one.
I think the only thing was we found your family crest or something a long time ago, right before going into, and it was a big house, but that's it. Nothing
And Vola
And
didn't
it
say
wasn't-
anything about it.
It wasn't my family's house either, so
Oh, okay.
I just happened to have a coin that had my family's crest on it, and I gave it to Nathan, I think, for strength.
Okay.
Okay. I'm deliberating. I think this might be time. Okay, Vola's gonna be and just kind of face cover. She'll be I might be able to. I don't know if it's real or not, but I might be able to help with the whole thing.
Oh?
The and Vola's
up?
just
Are you okay, Paula?
and she's very nervous this, where she's kind
Yeah.
of smiling but trying not to smile because she's really freaking embarrassed, and she's we're pretty close to the island to my island, like the Aurelian Wildwood, right? Like relative, like, and one of those orcs, one of the Shadow Moon orcs is here, probably,
Right.
which means that, like, the orc clans of where I'm from are probably known here.
Is that a good
One
thing?
sec.
Yeah.
Well, I might be able to, like, make getting in easier.
Okay.
DM, give me 1 second. I need to find the Word document. Oh my god. I need to pull it up. I didn't think this far ahead. Give me a second. Okay, I'm going really fast.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think we'd get this far.
Okay, so, she's just gonna be like, I've, like, haven't, like, told you guys, like, I guess my entire name. So I'm from the Wild Whisper clan. And whoever, what was it? I know one of you guys read a book with all the names in them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, DM, would I have read about the Wild Whisper clan?
Briefly, there's not too much about them.
Okay.
Clan of warriors.
I've heard about them. They're pretty decent warriors. What, like?
They're one of the four, I guess, main houses. And technically, so my, I'm technically, 18th in line to become the crown. And the current crown is my stepdad.
Huh.
And, like, Vola's like, awkward and nervous about this.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
And
So
he's
are we
only
gonna-
my stepdad because my my mom, because he raised me because my human dad left before I was born.
okay.
But yeah,
So,
I don't know too much about the politics though. I just know that technically I'm important, but I also technically can't do anything.
so
You're a princess?
yeah, that was gonna be my question.
Like, I don't. DM, is that the word that they would use? Because there's like crown and
No.
oh no, I'm a lady of the court.
Yeah. You're not
That's what I
a
have right.
princess. You don't. Your family doesn't govern anything aside from themselves.
Yeah. So I'm just be like, I'm not.
People respect you for the political power that you do command, though. Which is why you get the
Yeah,
title of lady.
I'm just gonna kind of just be like, technically, I am a lady of the court. With like heavy air quotes, because Vola is not comfortable with that title.
I mean, that's
Wow, that's
That would help you out.
still a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does that mean that we're going on another shopping spree?
I don't need to change clothes.
just maybe a little Bola. Oh, what color would look so good with your? What are your eyes? She's gonna look into your eyes.
My eyes are
What
purple.
are your eyes?
Oh, we can get something purple, and it can just make your eyes pop.
My hair is also purple.
Monochrome.
Monochrome.
Purple. Da-boo-dee-da.
Yeah, it's like I don't need fancy clothes.
Okay. Well,
I just wanted to say that if that's something that you wanted to use, since there is a Shadow Moon orc here, I'm sure that the orc clans are known. So
That
I'm
would be a
sorry.
good.
I made it awkward. I'm
No,
sorry.
you didn't.
What?
No, you didn't. No, this is
No,
really
that's
good. No, you
useful
could definitely. That's something that definitely you could bring up and would solidify your reason of wanting to go to the meeting, is to talk about that and your concerns. Obviously, these upset you and you know about them, and I think that would be important to voice.
yeah, and I mean, at this point, like with the comparisons between our knowledge about families, you know a lot more about your than I do about mine. So, if anything, you might be a better in until I can learn more at this point.
Mm.
We'll be right back.
Character, but whatever.
We're back.
Woo!
Wow.
Wow.
Why
Thanks,
does that
guys.
remind me of Yoshi?
I don't know. Anyway, copyright. TM. I believe you just finished getting some lore dump on Vola.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Lore drop.
Okay.
Not the lore.
Getting
Like
lured up
lore.
on Vola, experiencing socially anxious Vola.
So, I mean, do we need like a? I don't know how noble things work. Do we need like a crest to present as like proof, or like?
And I'm just gonna like look at Nathan and be like, "Do you still have the coin that I gave you?"
We're not representing any houses. We shouldn't need the crest per se.
Right.
Mostly a purpose.
And our purposes are pretty solid.
Cool.
We're not
Yeah.
really lying about any of them, so
Right.
we should be okay.
Okay. And I'll go into the bag and I'll pull out the coin and hand it back to Vola.
You take it back. Yeah. And I like kind of look at it and I just like put it back in my pocket.
Maybe and if you're not okay with this, well then by all means shoot it down. But it might be better for you to go, because then I don't know how we would sneak you in, but if Nathan has the same spell that I do, it might be easier for him and I to sneak in.
So I'm going with you then?
If you want, I mean, I can go by myself. I'm just there to doing some recon, essentially, right? I'm not there to take anything. I'm just recon.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be better because we've all learned I am shit in social situations. And although I can try to keep my mouth shut, like. I mean, and he'll just hold up like his stone pinky.
It's
Ha,
yeah.
I don't think I want to know the story behind that, but
Yeah, that's a whole ass thing.
So, do you want to try that potion and come with us? Or maybe be on standby and you can do that thing where you can talk to us. Maybe you can be our, I don't know, connection?
Sure, I can.
Why are there so many songs about psychics?
Gosh, dang it!
The psychic
Thanks.
connection.
So cool. So the robes will just be for like future stuff. I'm 100% fine with that. Anyway, so are we doing this all at the same time? Are me and Ari heading in while you guys are going into the meeting?
That would probably be. That would. That could be both. The eyes would be on the meeting, but at the same time, there's probably heightened too.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Because if
I
it's
think we should go in after, especially if the meeting's during the day. Plus, I mean, if the meeting's during the day and we don't go in until night, maybe you all might get information that we could use.
or on the
Well-
flip side, we can go in the night before, and you guys have more ammo on your belt to pull out.
Also,
That's
that
true.
we could go tonight instead.
Okay, so all right, and also we gotta get. First off, I think we need to get invitations in there, or at least tickets in there, weigh
Right.
in. It is. How do you pronounce it? Marks.
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 With a
Marks.
K.
Aha. Okay.
Like a K.
Like okay. Marks. So it's the 12th, correct? Because yesterday was 11th.
Yes, today is the 12th. I've been keeping track of the date.
Yesterday is the 12th. So today's
No,
the 13th.
today is the 12th. Yesterday
Okay.
was the.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So we have 2 days. But I say today, maybe Oz and I and Vola can go to visit Leader and see if we can get in to the meeting on the 14th, and then we'll learn what time it is, and we can base if you guys want to do that tonight or the night before, which would be tomorrow night, or let's try and get our way in there and then get more information about the meeting, and then we can maybe solidify what Recon is doing.
So, if we don't want to split everything, since we still have a couple days, Ari and I can go in tonight, see what we can find, try and figure stuff out, see where we're at tomorrow, and then if we need to do additional recon, do that. So we could
We have a
theoretically
whole
still
data plan, basically.
exactly, and
Okay.
we'd still all be able to go in as a group if we want,
That would probably
unless you're not wanting to.
I'm not good with people.
Me neither.
Nathan just points at himself.
I think
And
really
Vola
only
just kind of
one.
is like,
I think
More than
there's
half
only.
the party now.
I think there's really only one person who's good with people, and she kind of looks and eyes open.
it's Osmond.
Like,
He usually does. The
Osmond is the
talking
one
for
that's good at
these.
people.
yeah,
Yep.
like
Or good with people.
the thought I had was we could be there to provide additional information, but I figured no matter what, Osmond was going to be the one talking.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So how about we go and see if we can get access to this meeting, get more details, and maybe you guys go tonight and get some more additional info.
We can do
Fine
that.
by me.
Okay. So, yeah. Oz, you want to go find that craft wobble sprocket?
I can do that.
All right. Should we meet back here at maybe at least towards dinner time, if anything? Just
Sure.
touch base.
And I'm going with you guys, right?
Yeah, that would be that would be nice.
Okay.
All right. So who's going where?
Oz, Fulla, and I are going to go to wherever Crafty Wobble Sprocket is.
We're gonna try and
Try to get an audience.
Well, that's the Gray Skulls. That's their person.
No, that's the leader of the town. Right?
No, Crafty Wobble Sprocket is the leader of the Gray Skulls.
One of you may roll history.
I wrote that wrong.
I'll do it.
Any of us?
Fuck, I
or-
rolled a 2, but I know I wrote it down correctly.
No, Vola or Dea.
Okay.
That's good because I just rolled a 3.
I just rolled an 18, so that's dirty 20.
Crafty Wobble Sprocket is not the leader of the Grey Skulls. The Grey Skulls migrated with Halia, supposedly.
Halia! Oh, fuck!
Assuming it is her, of
Oh,
course, that is
shit.
controlling everything.
She was with freaking Orson last time.
Yup.
Now, Crafty Wobble Sprocket is the master of trade and port delivery.
Oh, Master of Trade.
Import Authority is his official title.
Yeah, Port. Okay, so.
Well, then my notes were misled me.
I am sorry.
Mine too. It's okay.
I just wrote things down incorrectly, and I had arrows that were confusing.
I had forgotten her name. I knew it started.
Maybe I have an arrow pointing from the Grey Skulls to her because maybe they're fucking with her or something. And I was like, she's the one to talk to about it. Maybe that's what that arrow means.
I mean, if she's in charge of trade, then.
Now,
Okay.
so you three are going to find Crafty.
Yes.
What about the other two?
The other 3?
3, my bad. That is what I meant. Yes, there are actually 3 of you. Numbers do exist.
Well, I'm wondering, should we even bother with Crafty? We need to. Maybe we can ask around to see who it is to.
McKeith. Okay, so from your Osbin, we'll say Osbin explained this to you, having known the town before. Baron McKeith runs the town. His power was somewhat divided, a little bit delegated to 3 officials. One that controls the port, the other that controls all of the churches, and then another who is in charge of what the common people need in agriculture. They would be like his council. McKeith runs everything and has the final say, but they hold the most power second to him.
Okay.
So Crafty Wobbles Rocket would be one of the people.
Would be one of them. Maybe. Yeah. So. Who would probably be able to appeal to most, considering we have a concern about the safety of the town because of the trees that are coming, the moon orcs, and then we also know about Scythia. We can definitely go to Crafty and talk about the Scythia issue, which is why they're not getting shipments. So, maybe if we go to her and we can't appeal to her, we can go to the other 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's anything to do with agriculture, then I could at least try to help in that aspect, especially since I learned some about the death plants.
Maybe we can
Curse?
divide and conquer then.
I know a fair bit about the curse.
So then
What?
you and I can...
Maybe you 2 can go. Wait, how
Yeah.
much about the curse?
Because we don't know very much about it.
All I know is that it slowly burns. That's literally it.
Hold on, I think I actually have. No, this was not. I think the only documents from you, DM, are the Silver Sanctum and Septuagint. I don't have anything about the curse, do I?
You don't know much about the curse.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Nice.
Okay.
You know
I take it
how it
back.
spreads, you know its name, and very little can stop it.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
death
never
of
mind,
the
I take it
queen being the primary thing.
Then I take it back. Didn't say anything.
Retcon.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I can try to talk to one of the officials about the curse, as well as
Good.
what I learned about Ironwood. I didn't learn a whole lot from the druid I met a while back, but I can at least try and figure something out.
Okay. Are you comfortable with going and figure out who this official is, and you can talk to them, and maybe Austin and I can go and talk to Crafty?
Sure.
You
I can
sure
do
we
that.
don't need any help, Nathan?
I mean,
Do you want me to go?
sure. I mean, if somebody wants to help, I ain't gonna say no. I don't know how shit I can be at talking to people, but
Don't sell yourself short.
but I mean, if any of you feel like you can help in that area, I'm happy to have people around. But it seems like I figured if anything, Osmond might want to talk to the religious official, given his affiliations. But
I could.
if that's not the route, huh?
I could.
I mean, if we can have all our bases covered, just in case the other two still fail, it might be a good route to go.
I can go with you for moral support. That's about all I can offer for you.
It goes
I mean,
for
I'll
me as
take
well.
that.
For any of you.
Right, so I'm going alone to the religious official.
Unless you want somebody to go with you.
This is fine.
But,
I can take care of it myself.
I'd rather not, just because, outside.
I understand.
And there's a deadly laser.
Maybe.
I can have some
The sun is
sunglasses.
a deadly laser.
Maybe.
Sorry, that was out of character. I just had.
But you're right.
All right.
Maybe, Vola, do you want to come with me to talk to Port
Okay.
Master?
Okay.
Okay.
And we have our assignments.
Oh,
Then we'll be back here at dinner time.
Okay.
Good luck, everybody.
Osmond departs.
Right.
So, it's safe to assume you all leave.
Yes.
These. I go with Dea. This is the first time we've ever been on a mission where we were partners.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've actually really been.
Let's start with that then.
Nice.
Let's start with Dea and Vola. So where are you off to?
Trying to find where,
Where what?
Wobble Sprocket. Where we might find crafty Wobble Sprocket. Probably wherever there's a lot of
Boats.
trade, the port. Yeah, go to the port.
All right. You make your way a little bit towards the edge of town, where the ocean just meets the land. It is rough here. You actually see a few boatloads of what you recognize to be like different crates, valuables of some kind. Even your more perceptive senses might be able to pick out something shady happen or two.
Oh.
You don't know who you're looking for.
A gnome. That's all I know.
I'm looking for someone who looks like they're in charge.
Make a perception check, Wella.
Come on,
Okay.
Bola.
Get it.
Oof, not good at these, but let's see.
Get it.
Nine.
Oh, 99.
Hell
A
yeah.
lot of these people look in charge of many things. That man's in charge of his own little fish crate. That little girl over there is in charge of the silver piece she found on the ground.
I just looked her today and I'm like, I have no idea how to find who we're looking for.
Oh.
Everybody is in charge of everything.
We're looking for a gnomish woman. I'm gonna look for any buildings that look prominent, or maybe a sign or something that said, like, offices. Something that looks important.
Not a lot of big houses like that around here. A lot of, like, the air around you smells heavily of rotting fish.
Ugh.
It's not great.
I love fish, but not this.
You, you find this one building, with, some dilapidated sign on it that says Import Authority.
Oh. Let's see if this is hit. Does it look like a walk-in building or a knock building?
A walk-in. You
Okay.
see hinges, but they must have long since fallen off.
Okay. All right. All right.
So we walk into this building.
Yeah. Day is just gonna give Vola like a nervous smile and like, all right, and
Oh boy.
open it. Yeah, go in.
You see tons of gnomes and halflings and generally smaller folk.
Oh.
Dwarves even.
I'm a giant.
Yeah, we
There's a
both
few,
stick out
like-
like fucking sore
A
thumbs.
couple, like a handful of like humans or like average-sized people. But
I'm still like 6.5 feet tall.
yeah, you're still
Like,
quite large. And you see like these different like tellers appraising different fish. You see boxes passing through. That sort of thing.
Okay. I'm going to look. Is there a front desk of some sort, or is there some place that like
It
I'm
looks like
looking
you
for-
go up to a desk and they look at what you got.
Okay, I see. All right, so I'm going to go to the desk.
and I'm just gonna like it looks like they look at what we got, and I'm gonna pull out my sketch and be like, I can show them experiences.
Oh yes. Let's try and save that for Crafty.
Okay, and I put it back.
So I walk up to the desk.
This older gnome adjusts his monocles. He's squinting to get a better look at like the little gold coin that he has. His hair, he's bald on top with like a ring of hair, like kind of on his forehead, wispy,
Yeah.
barely there. And he like, while he's looking at what he is, he holds out his hand to you. Like, what do you got, Toots?
Actually, I have information for Crafty Wobblesprocket, the trade master.
Everybody got business with Crafty. What do you have that's business to me? Most valuable. Come on, you got something on you. You're he takes he looks, puts the coin down, squints at you. Stands up at his desk to look down. Tourists!
No, we
Yes.
have words.
We're looking for an audience with Miss Wobblesprocket.
Looking for an audience with Wobblesprout. Hey, Greg! They're looking for Crafty! Yeah. I don't care.
And I'm just gonna be like, tell us where she is.
Hell if I know where that Crafty is. She comes and goes these days. Spends a lot of time back in her garden.
Do you know where we could find her so we can get out of your hair?
Ah.
Sir.
Just... There's a level below the docks. You'll find her garden there. Happy?
Thank you. Thank
Please
you.
remember to tip if you are satisfied with your experience.
I toss a silver up there.
He catches it with his left hand.
Nice.
Pockets it.
All right. All right, well, let's get out of here.
And I'm just gonna be like, I was going to threaten to sit on his desk until he cooperates.
Keep that in mind for next time.
He cooperated a lot faster than I was expecting.
Oh my god. Okay.
The mental image, I can't.
Honestly. Anyway, please continue. What's next for you?
I would
Downstairs.
Yeah, where he directed us towards where her garden is.
Down, it's not even a flight of stairs. It's like barely below another pier. Kind of like below the levels where people like have to get around and move things up to get under the crowds.
Mm.
However,
The
it's
lower-
still crowded. Go figure.
Whew. Uncomfortable.
Decidedly scarier in this neck of the woods. The sunlight doesn't only peeks through in little dots and specks. The clientele here is a little more rugged.
Well, it's a good thing I am currently wearing my armor, and I am armed because I always am.
Dea holds her tail to her so it's not in anyone's way and just kind of holds it to her chest as they're walking by.
Someone bumps into you, like shoulder checks you. Watch where
Resisting
you're going!
Ignoring them and resisting that instinct to hellish rebuke, you know, just okay, keep going.
Watch where you're going, Toots.
Sorry.
And I'm like, go away. I just like look down at him, go away. And then like we keep walking. Like
Where to?
Anything that looks like a garden?
Nothing here looks like a garden.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Is there a... You said like it was under in the back or something?
Said it was somewhere on this level.
Okay.
Is there a pile of tires somewhere?
No.
You can turn those into planters.
Nice, but no.
Okay, I'm gonna look for the friendliest looking person I can see nearby us and ask where Crafty is.
You turn and you look, and this very well-dressed man actually is sitting on a stump, like a little barrel.
Excuse me, sir.
Human.
I'm sorry to bother you. We're looking for the master of trade.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm a little lost myself. I think Crafty, that's the one you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Come a little closer.
Okay.
He like sidles up to you a little bit, gets like ear level.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard of the more unsavory things. With this one,
I'll be like, but do you know where she is? And I'm like not leaning down to her. I'm standing up straight and I'm like looking down. And
Can I tell something's off with this person?
I've imagined you tell something's off when you feel his fingers on your ass.
Okay.
Oh, as soon as I see that, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
You.
See, who reacts first? Who reacts first, the slap or the punch?
Why don't you both roll initiative
Roll for
just for fun?
initiative.
Just for fun.
That was a
9.
7.
All
Session
right.
punch.
So you see him like kind of reach and you once you see the contact make, you just punch outward. You send him flying out into the water below a boat.
And I'm just
So
gonna
I
turn
like
to
to
Dea and be
imagine
like,
it
he
very
deserved that.
I like to imagine it very cartoony, like that his hand reaches out, and as his hand reaches, her arm goes back.
Yeah.
And then contact bam.
And she's just like got her hand up.
What was it, like the whole Hulk Loki?
Yeah.
Yes.
But like forward instead?
Yeah.
Thank
So
you,
yes,
Lola.
something was up with that guy.
Okay, I'm great at picking out good people. Do you see anyone?
I'm just gonna look around and I'm like, I'm looking for a female gnome. Do I see a female gnome?
Well, you're talking to a female gnome.
What?
This female gnome looks up with you.
Wait, was I? No, I was saying like Vola's like, okay, looking for a female gnome. Where's a female?
Oh, I thought you were
So
asking a random stranger.
No, that was internally in my head.
Oh, okay, retcon.
I was looking for a female gnome.
Okay, you find one. Sure,
And I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, are you Crafty Wobble Sprocket, or do you know her?
And walks away.
Dang.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up to the next person now. Are you Crafty Wobble Sprocket, or do you know her?
Make a
Well, she's doing that-
persuasion check.
Man.
Oh shit! I rolled a nat 20.
Did you really?
I did.
Thank God we needed that. We fucking needed that. This.
We're down here like fuck. We can't find anyone.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Are you the orc she was talking about?
Orcs
get-
that she was talking about?
You got that delivery ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's been waiting to hear from you for a few days. You can find her in the garden over there, back behind the alley.
Okay. What does it look like?
You'll know when you see it.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay. I guess we're going.
Daya's like, thank you.
No, and I'm just like very confused. I'm just gonna like whisper to Daya. I'm be like, does she know that we have information for her? I'm very.
No. Come on, let's go. Let's get out. Go. I'm just trying to get her through the crowd of just freaking creepy ass people. Day is just unhinged right now. So it's okay.
Yeah.
You make your way through a damp, gross alley.
Gross.
It opens up in the back into kind of I don't want to say mansion, but definitely like a lake house that goes up beneath another establishment.
Okay.
And it looks kind of run down, but also like back in the day, it was worth something. You see some shady people go in with some boxes and leave with nothing.
All right. Do I see anything that resembles
Does this
a
look like
garden?
You see some boxes guarded by people.
Oh.
But
Damn, we're
the girl seemed to have followed you and says, "Welcome to the garden."
Mm.
Oh,
Funny.
buddy. Okay. Is she inside, I'm guessing?
Should be. I have to go though.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck with the score.
I don't like this.
Okay. In we go. Vola's
Oh.
uncomfortable and slightly oblivious.
Day is
Puppies
very
are fired.
uncomfortable and very not oblivious. Okay.
Fired.
Wish she was. Okay, let's look imposing. Walk up there.
Vola's gonna like walk in,
Try to look like I have purpose.
duck through the entrance.
She's channeling Osmond.
The door opens with a creak, and it's this pretty solidly open area with a spiral staircase that leads up. And you see boxes just kind of lining the wall, crates. And this gnomish woman, like you see like these other like people moving in and out, but you see a gnomish woman that definitely stands out on this chair. Bright pink hair, pigtails, and goggles sit atop her head.
Whoa. Alright.
I'm like, gnomish woman, and I'm gonna be like, are you Crafty Wobble Sprocket, or do you know who she is?
The entire room stops
Daya just closes her eyes.
and looks directly at you.
Well, answer my question. Who are you? Are you the person I'm looking for?
She just nudges Vola. Vola, that's her.
Oh. Well, how was I supposed to?
Who's asking?
Does she have a name tag?
Who's asking?
And then
She
Jay is like,
stands
this would
up
be a
in
good
a
time
few
to
of her
use that title of your.
You see 10 guards with their spears.
And Vola's just gonna be like, ah yes, the coin, and reach into her pocket and just pull out her family crest and just like.
Cool.
Lady Vola, Wild Whisper. You said who's talking? That's me, and I'm talking.
Forgive our intrusion. We have requested your audience. We
Make a
have
persuasion check with
information
disadvantage.
regarding Vola or me.
You.
Me.
No, Vola's the reason
Okay.
you have disadvantage.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at people.
No, that wasn't good. Fuck. Okay, disadvantage. What was that? Persuasion. Okay, 8. 14.
The guards move back towards the walls, motioning for you to get closer. And what you said you had information.
Regarding any shipments from Scythia.
You got the parts I'm after?
From
No,
Scythia?
I'm afraid not.
It's gone.
What
We
brings
come
you
very-
to my garden?
Well, we're here. We're here on business concerning the town. We were hoping to get an audience with the Baron, but we have information regarding trade that we thought that you, the trade master, would benefit from knowing. I heard that there was there's been a lack of trade from Scythia, and we.
Oh, sugar lips. You're not supposed to be in my garden.
Where
Look
are
around.
you in town?
Look around, Dollface. Who in this room looks like you?
Okay, well, what do all these other people look like?
You see a bunch of scar-faced dwarves, a couple gnomes, some humans that are mangled and deformed in some way. Not exactly high society.
Right. I think I
Well,
I
then you should
understand.
have met us upstairs in your office like you're supposed to as a
Well,
public
I
official.
I think we better just head back.
No, stay. You see some of the guards block your exit.
Oh shit!
We're taking up too much of your time. Obviously.
Can I just out of character? Vola's really annoyed at how fucking stupid this woman is.
Jay is terrified. Fucking terrified.
So you came into here on official business with the Baron.
No, we're seeking business with the Baron. We have
Seeking business
knowledge
with the Baron. Then why should I let you leave here?
Oh,
Because we're looking to talk to the Baron, and we only came here because you were here.
we heard that the Baron holds you hold power in the city that's split between, you're the master of trade, so we wanted to come to the person of authority on that. So
Bradley.
look, okay. What?
She whispers to a compatriot of hers. And they go back and forth for a second. Really? Okay. Go on.
Look, cut to the chase. We want to get into the meeting into the Baron that's on the 14th. We don't know the ins and outs of this city. Come to someone with authority. We have some knowledge that might be used to you. Maybe you could get us in. That was our mindset. That was our thought. If not, we're sorry. We'll get out of your hair.
And why do you
No
want to talk
ill
to the
will.
Baron?
We want to talk to the Baron because we have a lot of knowledge that this town could be very much in danger. Is in danger. Not could be, is in danger. And we want to talk with his... What? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I forgot what
Advisor.
Advisor. To his advisor. He's an old acquaintance of ours.
In danger how?
Well, you're gonna
How
have
do
to find out at the meeting.
Or I could split you open now and just call it good.
But then you don't get any information. You don't
Ah.
seem to know how information.
No, but I do get gold.
Gold, and then you die. From our information that you're not gonna get. I'm not sure if you understand how ports work, but without trade, your industry is going to fail.
Are
Can
you
I just
trying
say
to
that Vola's
persuade or deception?
Vola's trying to pull on her weird economics back.
So are you trying
Just
to use
gonna duck and
persuasion?
cover for a second.
I think she's trying to persuade because she's not really saying, hey,
I'm not-
we're gonna die.
Persuasion or persuasion at disadvantage?
Okay, cool. I'm not good at this.
I
I keep trying to... Vola, like, does things every once in a while that she's not good at. Dang, okay. This is gonna be a 12.
Take her things.
No, listen.
No, and I'm just gonna be like, become big.
Then roll intimidation with
Have you
advantage. Because Day's helping you.
Yeah, I'm gonna when I say no, I'm gonna have a little to try and kind of like put my hand between her and whoever came near us.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, they
Flex
stop
on
for
him,
now.
Bola.
What were we
Have
saying?
you gotten any shipments of plants that are odd?
What you know about the plants?
So you have.
You have gotten them.
I've heard
Congratulations.
of them.
Well, that's what we need to talk to the Baron about. So, if that's piqued your interest,
Stares daggers into you, Vola.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not happy right now.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, I'm like over here and I'm like, my friend is being mistreated and this lady's fucking stupid because she obviously doesn't understand how fucking trade works. Like, Vola's like pretty unhappy right now.
Daya's terrified, but she's now really kind of pissed off too now. she's done playing nice. She now looks hostile.
Crafty Wobble Sprocket is a bitch.
Get out.
Done.
Okay,
Daya,
fine.
Grab bullet out.
And Vola's like gonna leave and like is very unhappy. And is just gonna kind of like just kind of casually say to Daya as she leaves, like, well, they're all gonna die, and it's their own fault. And as we get out, as we leave, or as we're out.
Yep. All right, let's go. God, I hope everyone else had better luck. Fuck this place. And Dea says, "Fucking an infernal. Fuck this place."
All right.
All you hear is.
It's like, ugh. So
Nate.
I guess we're gonna fucking
Dea's
push
not
our way
letting go of
upstairs.
your arm, by the way. Like,
We are pushing our way back out, and we're just gonna go back to the freaking tavern where people are nice.
yeah. Go to where the nice people are.
If I have to punch any more people, I will. But
Nathan and Nazarvana.
it's gonna just make me more angry. Ugh.
Here we go.
Yo.
You're after agriculture, right?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
So. Oh no, they went to the herb shop. Is there an herb shop I can find at all,
An herb shop?
or some kind of agricultural store to start off with?
You find different kinds of those, like grains, like a place, very specific market areas, where there is like grains sold, bread, baked goods, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But aside from that, no. You recall the
Okay.
fields that are outside of the city.
Okay, then I'm gonna suggest Azravana. Hey, assuming that best bet is probably to start at the fields, yeah?
I guess.
Okay. And so I'm gonna try and make my way over there and look for some sort of larger or official building in that area.
You make your way outside of town. The wheat fields, the various grains and rice that are made out here are stretch vast swaths of land.
Right.
You decide the wheat fields are usually where farmers end up planting themselves, so to speak.
Yeah.
You find a great many workers tending the fields. But there aren't really many official buildings. There's a few like
Okay.
homesteads here and there where people would stay.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are there any like workers near the paths at all?
yeah, there's a couple.
Okay, so I'm gonna approach one.
An orcish man.
Excuse me. I don't want to impede your work. But I figured since I was in town, I have a natural inclination. I figured I could help with the harvest, but I didn't want to step on any toes. So, is there some sort of official person I need to talk to? Anything before I help out?
You're looking for Gorogor.
Gorgor? Okay.
You're out of towners, right?
Yeah. Travelers of a sort.
He is head of the agriculture authority here in Morum. If you really want to start planting down roots, talk to him.
Okay.
Where would
Is
we
there any
find
place
him?
I can find him at all?
That way, towards the homestead.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Stay safe out here.
Yeah, me too. You have to push your way past some wheat fields. In fact, at many points, you can't even really see the sky.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. You find this big. Reasonably sized homestead. It's not the fine ironbark you saw earlier, or the master craftsmanship, but made by honest hands.
Okay.
You try to look inside as the windows don't have any panes to them.
Mhm.
But no one appears to be home. Close by, however, you do hear digging of a shovel.
I'm gonna take a look around.
You see this dragonborn male. Bronze. Sorry, red.
Red.
Yeah, I misread that. Red. Digging. You see a till and a hoe next to him. And that hoe is named Candy with an I. No, I'm sorry. I had to. I couldn't resist. But
I was waiting for it.
You see a hoe and a till next to him.
Mhm.
Digging flower beds, it seems.
And so I'm gonna approach, still a bit of a distance, but like get a little bit closer. Is it safe to assume that you're a Goragor?
He stops, plants a shovel in the ground, and turns around. He is very tall. Maybe taller than Vola. Like about 8 or 9 feet tall. Dude's huge.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
Unit.
Mm-hmm.
With I don't know how to describe this without it sounding vaguely pornographic. With very a ripped physique, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
Like muscles that are bigger than your head.
Right.
He's fit.
He is
Like he
a
needs to be
unit.
on a romantic novel.
Yes.
Like, like a
100%.
farmer from a romantic novel.
No, he's more buff than that. He's a farmer from a romantic gay novel.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
So he has got like a 16 pack.
Yes.
So like some Michelangelo carving shit.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
His muscles have muscles.
Yeah.
Would he be on the cover of a Chuck Tingle novel?
Yes! Yes, he would! Anyway, sorry. Segue.
All right.
That's me.
Well, sorry, we're travelers. My name's Nathan.
I'm
And
Azravana.
and we, well, I'm a druid by trade, sorry. Anyway, and one, wanted to see if I could help out. I heard you guys were having some troubles with some of the, plant shipments from out of town, so I figured if anything I could help out with the plants you harvest here, increasing yield if I can.
It's not about less yield, unfortunately.
Oh?
Plants are dying for no reason.
Are any of them turning black?
Not black per se, just rotting. I don't do much to earn my title here. I don't like the politics of the court, and I don't like fighting politicians for things that should be right. I treat my constituents as I treat everybody else. I tend the field. I still work it. I don't take extra money. So I see this myself. They just die.
Is there any way I can help? I can take a look at the plants, see if I can help bring them back to life at all. I could, if you'd rather not go to court, I can try and talk to them for you.
Oh man,
or cover-
please, we don't accept charity here. We're too proud. But thank you for trying. We've been working these lands for many years, and we will find a way around this one as well.
Well, to be completely transparent, I've also heard of a worse fate for agriculture coming this way. And I'd rather be able to talk to anyone I can in order to prevent you guys from falling under the same blight I've seen before.
What is your name again, son?
Nathan Lumen.
And who's your girl over here?
Azravana. She's a friend of mine.
Not to be so rude, sir, but I don't know you. Why should I trust you?
That's completely fair. I mean, I don't get along with people well, honestly, but the one thing that I try my best to work with and build a better understanding of is plants. And if I can do anything to help you guys, to keep you guys all stocked agriculturally and prevent what's coming, I'm gonna do my fucking damnedest to do it. If you would rather me work in order to be able to help you guys, I'm happy to help you plant whatever you're wanting to today or whenever. I honestly, either way, might help you do that just because it's been a while since I've helped with the garden.
Make a persuasion check.
Got it.
With advantage.
Ooh. That's just gonna be a straight modifier. No. It's gonna be... Okay. Same roll. 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
I guess a look couldn't hurt. Fine. I'll show you. I need to tell my wife where I'll be real quick.
Even if I can look into it later, I'm happy to help.
He turns a corner and he looks inside the window and you see a female dragonborn of silver origin.
Mm-hmm.
A few words are exchanged. Small peck on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
This way. He takes you out a little ways into the wheat fields. There's this... at first, it's only in specks. But then you see this couple meter by meter long square of dead wheat in the center of just a field of healthy grain.
DM, do I see anything odd aside from that, or sense anything weird, like arcane or anything of that nature?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I tell anything that might be ailing these plants naturally at all?
Make a nature check.
Why are you rolling average today?
I'm feeling pretty average, TBH.
That's a 19.
Okay.
I got a 17.
As far as the natural ailments go, it appears to be a natural death.
Mm-hmm.
But in this time of harvest season, it's very odd that grain like this would experience grain in a very specific concentrated space would just fall flat from age.
Right.
It is not natural in that sense. Azravani, you sense something arcane, something necromantic about this. Their life force wasn't snuffed out, it was drawn away.
Could I maybe try and find the source? Or walk closer to the grain and maybe get a better feel?
You try to do so, and you place your hand like above it, and you follow where you sense it, and back towards the sea.
I will... There's something that's drawing the life force from these plants. in that direction.
Yeah, it seems like, from what I can tell, they're dying of old age, which doesn't make any sense. So, I could try and help them back up. If something is drawing life from them, then something beyond just a remedy need to be done.
He puts his...
Ask how...
Continue.
She's gonna ask, how long did it take for this to happen?
Seemingly overnight.
How long ago?
A couple days ago. My son was out here checking on something, and all of a sudden... withered, decayed.
If I see it happen, I might be able to figure out what's causing it.
I don't know of a way that we could predict where it happens. It's been so random so far. Now, listen. I appreciate all your help, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. Now, his hand is like a shovel.
Yeah.
With weight.
On whose shoulder, or Nate?
Nathan.
Azravana's or Nate?
Actually, both of you.
It's probably like her head almost.
Yeah.
It's not a very large individual.
Yeah.
I appreciate the help you're trying to offer, but you kids came here for something too. What is that?
Well, again, to be transparent, we are looking to try and talk with the Duke. I was told that, like, the person who looks out for the working people and the farmers specifically is one of the people on his council. And so I
That would be
sought
me.
you out. Right. And so I sought you out to try and maybe get an in to talk with him again about the threat that's coming, as well as other unrelated matters that I wanted to talk with his advisor about.
The tiefling.
Yeah.
I can get you into the summons. It was only for the leaders, but I suppose a couple invitations wouldn't be hard to swing.
Okay.
That would help us out.
It really would.
I need to promise something, though.
What would that be?
After the summons are done, you'll find out what's happening to my crops.
Oh, honestly, I was planning on getting on
Absolutely.
that tonight.
I know I had a
or
good feeling about you
tomorrow.
kids.
Mom said I have a bleeding heart, so I do my best to help anyone I can.
I have some work I gotta attend to. But you'll be taken care of.
I appreciate
you.
it. If you need any more help, please let me know.
Of course. He goes back.
Oh, we should tell them we're staying at the inn.
Yeah.
We'll say you did.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how we'd be able to witness the decaying unless you just post it up out here, but
Yeah, I have to see it happen. Maybe I can figure out. Because I can tell kind of where it's being drawn from, but it would be easier if I saw it happen.
right. And I mean, if need be, I can just go swimming out there tomorrow and see what I can find. Yeah. Let's talk with
Alright,
everybody
let's
and
go back.
see.
You meet back at the inn at the appointed time.
Mhm.
Night and fucking day. I want to say as soon
No
as
shit.
Vola and Dea get back, Dea is going to order probably the strongest drink, so probably the fire whiskey.
Oh,
And
They
sit in our corner by the hearth, and she's going to.
Can I just say
Yeah.
that I was so upset in real life that I had to lay on the floor for like a good half of that
Daya's-
conversation.
Daya's wound up. Daya's fucking wound up right now.
I'm
Now that they're
so
out of that
upset.
Now you
situation.
understand.
And
I
Vola
feel
is
that-
so upset, and I am Vola, so I am so upset.
I
Because
understand.
like, and the thing is, I don't think Vola like realized that like there was definitely like like drugs and illegal shit in that room. Like Vola was just like,
Yeah.
you're a shitty, like you fucking
You're
suck
supposed
at
to be a
your job.
leader.
Why aren't you in your goddamn office? Like,
Oh, and yeah, Daya's wound up about that, and now that the adrenaline's worn off, like, you see her
Fuck.
composure just kind of just
Yeah.
come down,
Yeah.
and she's wound up about that, and then fucky McAss grab, and just so
Yup.
she's
oh, that made Vola so mad. Vola was like, no.
so Daya's gonna order a drink. She's gonna ask Vola, "Do you want a drink?"
Yes.
I'm gonna order her one of those.
You guys meet back up. Osbin
Yeah.
is mysteriously absent.
Osbin, what the fuck?
Oh no. Fuck.
Got himself arrested. God damn it, Osmond.
Oh,
He
no.
sweet talked too much.
Mm-hmm.
Too sweet. He got a cavity. No.
Daya's also going to tell Vola whenever they're like, just thank you, by the way, back there, just for.
Yeah, it was gross, and I didn't like any of it.
She's gonna.
They were all gross.
So yeah, when everyone else comes back and meets up,
Yeah.
you're gonna find us two in the back by the hearth.
Ari's
Just
been
drinking.
in his room the entire time, waiting for the sun to go down. Because like, oh, it's sun's setting. That's probably about dinner time. And that's when
Yeah.
I come down. But he just spent all this time in his room, probably reading Osmond's book. He probably finished.
Probably. Probably.
He's a very fast reader.
So,
I would expect
As you'd
so.
expect.
So if you come downstairs, you're going to find.
Oh yeah, you've all met up. You've all met up.
Mhm.
All right.
Sans Osbin.
Total opposites.
Yeah. Nathan has like a little bittersweet smile on his face, and he's like, "Oh shit, I take it didn't go well."
For the record,
Everybody on that dock is gonna die.
Oh,
Fuck. Okay.
Alright.
No.
Vola's drinking.
what she means is just don't go looking for Miss Wobble Sprock.
Okay.
She says that bitch in tiefling. She is up to nothing but, let's just say that port is full of nasty people.
She's obviously horrible at her job because she wasn't in her freaking office.
She threatened to kill us just
She
for
threatened
showing
to kill
up.
us, to steal. She threatened to steal all of our equipment.
So
I had to
Dealing
punch
with
her in
illicit
the
stuff, for sure. Does not get very. I don't understand how she has any authority over the city, and I can understand why the Grey Skulls are a problem because I am fairly certain.
At least 1/3 of this city is garbage. If she is in charge of 1/3.
So I hope you two had better luck than us. And Daya's tail is like.
I mean,
we did.
yeah. So at the very least, me and Azervana now have an inn. But we have another issue. The crops are dying here
Mhm.
of old age before their time, and it's being drawn from somewhere in the sea. So we're gonna be looking into that.
But we got some invitations
Frostwine,
coming in.
leave the bottle.
Us!
Okay.
Look, there he is.
A bottle. I take it.
Does he see that like Dea and Vola are both drinking the most alcoholic things on the menu?
What happened to you two?
A lot. the ports are shit.
Sounds right.
I'm guessing things didn't go well with you either.
Last time I was here, the churches didn't have too much power. But now they have an elected official that actually holds that seat and can do things with it. And she seems to be taking aim at the Church of White Willows that we assisted the other day.
Oh yeah, she.
So,
I inquired
not-
for an invitation, only to find that she's not very keen on strangers either. I talked as much as I could, but all I got was nowhere.
okay, so we have at least, well, we have 2 people
Who did you speak
going
with?
in. We spoke with Gorgora. He's the leader of the agricultural sect as well as the working people.
We spoke with a
Real
used
chill
lad,
dude.
a snake woman,
Okay.
a one-chi.
So at least 2/3 of this town seem corrupt, at least.
Garbage.
I mean, you have a prosperous community along with I'm getting used to getting everything.
The only thing Yustla seemed to be positive on is her disdain for Makith.
Oh,
So McKeith is the one running the
is the Baron.
The Baron. She wants him to step down. Very vocal about
Why?
that fact. I wasn't able to get too much
She-
out of her, mostly about supplies from the Iron Bark. It is the main export of this place, and there is a severe shortage, and McKeith refuses to give up his supplier.
so she decided that the information should be freely available to the public.
Yes, I can't say I disagree.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I mean, that can be kind of dangerous. I mean, if everybody knows who the supplier is, who's to say that the Grey Skulls won't go after them?
About
Well, considering Vola and I met the leader of trade and port administration, I don't understand how that woman in charge it.
oh,
This town could use some diversity in business.
there was another.
I
thing.
can understand. Yes, yeah.
He rummages through his satchel and takes out a little wooden box
Mm-hmm.
and places it on the table. Open it.
I'll open it.
You see a piece of black bark.
It's here.
Fuck.
Where did that come from?
I'm like, close it.
Rumors say they've managed to squeeze through the port authority. Artifacts, the Grey Skull I took this from called it.
So they consider them powerful. Great.
They seem to be
So,
worth quite a bit of
Idiots.
gold in the city. And of course, the only way they can get through is with the right clearance.
Yep. And
So the
their
port-
portmaster is very much doing something shady. We went to her garden, her place of operation, and almost, honestly, I don't think I would have gotten out of there if Vola was not there. They threatened to kill us just for showing up,
Then we need to be
and we were
careful.
directed there. She is not someone.
He takes you
He's an
closer
awful
into
person.
him.
Oh yeah, dude. Yep.
So, what's the plan now?
I still think we should do.
Can we just
recon.
show up?
Corridor is our best friend.
Like knock.
What did you say, Azravana?
Gora is our best friend.
Yeah. If any way that we're going to get into the courts through him, especially since now we know that at least one of the other council members is knowingly or poisoning the city. The other one doesn't seem to give a shit. All they care about is knowing everything that doesn't necessarily pertain to them. Only person who seems to care, since we haven't been able to talk to McKeith, is Gorgora.
We still
Crafty,
don't know how the Grayskulls
I
got
told
here.
Crafty she's gonna die, so
That's
Crafty
most likely
is
put a target on your back.
yeah.
Crafty is expecting an orcs to bring something to her. She was looking for part.
Meaning the orcs are probably the ones supplying this.
She knows about plants. She knows about odd plants.
She clearly doesn't know all that much if she doesn't
No.
know what she's bringing in.
No, it piqued her interest when that was mentioned, so it's obvious she's involved in this dealings with this. That's the only way that I would think that these would get into town.
Great. So.
There is another item of business we don't know.
Oh.
How did the Grayskulls get in? We have a presence.
That doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, that's a good point. Meaning, somebody either way in or made a deal with someone in order to stay in town. Now they're just bleeding it.
Again, I might be biased, but Crafty certainly fits the bill of letting those things hide. Getting
She didn't
through.
seem to care about the safety of the people in the town.
No.
She didn't. We said we had information, and she's like, well, then I'll just kill you. And I said, well, then you won't get the information. And she said, yeah, but I'll get your gold. And luckily we left.
Profit above. Okay. So, there are multiple ways we can go about this that I see. We can either investigate Crafty, see what she's about. Azravana and I were thinking also checking in on what's ailing the plants, which now is probably the bark, but if it's coming from the sea, I don't know what it could be. I figured I could go swim out, maybe be a shark or some shit for a little while, figure out if there's anything in there. But we also need to do some recon trying to find the... Oh, that... I honestly hadn't thought about that. That might be good to do on Crafty. See what's going on with her. But we still need to figure out where the iron bark is. Because if that's infected, then this town is fucked.
Perhaps the only thing keeping the iron bark safe is our Baron's secretivity. Secrets.
Maybe he knows what Crafty's up to, or at least has an inkling. I wouldn't know how he wouldn't, so...
I could still go check it out if you wanted me to. I mean, it might give us at least some sort of answer. And I know where I'm going. I know what I'm looking for. So I can just go by myself.
Okay. Well then, if you want to do that, Osmond, it might be best if you scry on Crafty. And Azravana and I can investigate the agricultural blight. See what's going on with that.
And tonight, we find out what's in the passage?
Yeah.
That's the hope.
You sure you're safe doing that?
Like I said, I know the way, and I can, as long as I have my shadows, I should be alright.
I'm worried about traps you can't see.
Well, if there were any last night, I managed to dodge, so
So, what if tomorrow me and Azravana take a look at the plants, see what's going on there, and then tonight I can, or maybe both of us can help you see what's going on in there. That is if you're okay with it, Az.
I have a few spells that might be able to help, but I would have to keep my distance because I'm not exactly stealthy.
I have a few that could be of assistance as well.
Fair enough. Well,
Tonight, then.
probably be best. And, I mean,
I will prepare.
Just make Ari an unstoppable force.
Fuck.
and I can always turn into something that can be a little bit more stealthy in order to...
I'm just worried about you getting rest if you come with me tonight.
Oh, I figured, like, I'd be passed out for a good bit of tomorrow.
Well, because if you're gonna go investigate the sea tomorrow.
I mean, I can do that at any point. That doesn't need to be during the day. Like,
Alright.
So we have our plan?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Illness. An often tragic thing that can affect so many aspects of our lives. Our mood, our well-being, and even our loved ones. My mother knew this in the years before the end. She was so distant, just an echo of herself. A colliginous shell of a human who never quite saw me, really. Perhaps that's why I'm here now. Perhaps our family curse passed on to me. In these times where a very real illness threatens us all, do not hesitate to care for yourself, reader. Be safe and be well.